Hundreds of Thornhill residents uniting tonight, trying to stop plans by the local Muslim Community Centre to build a pair of high-rises right in the middle of their neighborhood. Live to Tracy Tong at the public consultation, which has stretched late into the night. Tracy.
That's right, Roger. The meeting had been going non-stop since 7 p.m. and actually wrapped up just moments ago. Now, we heard dozens of people step up and voice their concerns, many of them saying that this proposed development would be out of place in their already bustling neighborhood.
We're talking about two monstrous 17-story towers.
I am not against thoughtful development in our community, provided development doesn't impact my community in a negative way.
Vaughan City Hall jam-packed with hundreds of people tonight. Council chambers and public rooms at capacity. The overflow huddled around TV screens in the hallway. This as the Jaffari Centre proposes to rezone their 30-acre plot near Bathurst and Rutherford into a high-density Muslim community, including 2 high-rise condo buildings, 61 townhouses, and a seniors' home.
We're a very community-based organization, and members of our community would like to be able to live close to our community center.
But residents around the area say this type of development would bring unwanted congestion to a low-density residential neighborhood and drag down property values.
The problem I have with this request is that they actually want to change the zoning, meaning they want to change the law.
This is the stack of almost 100 submissions to the city of Vaughan over just a 2-week period in January, many of them from citizens in Thornhill and Vaughan, voicing their concerns about the impacts that this development would have on the community.
Aside from the traffic concerns and congestion and eyesores and property values and all these things that people have brought up, I think it's more important to look at the fact that what they're proposing is, from my understanding, a segregated society where they're not welcoming other cultures, other religions to purchase. If it is indeed open to the entire community, then I would like to be a part and be notified when those condos go for sale.
Lenore Twina says a community built by Muslims, specifically for Muslims, is discriminatory to other cultures.
There would be no preferential treatment as such. Anybody who would want to come and reside would be able to, but we would expect that members of our community would obviously have a greater interest.
And for others, they say the development would help preserve the Muslim culture and traditions.
Even for pools and stuff like that, guys and girls in our community, they have to be segregated, right? So those are kind of like requirements that we need, and right now with our facilities, it's not possible.
And although tonight's meeting has ended, we are far from making a decision. Joining me now is Mayor Maurizio Bevilacqua. If you can tell me what came out of tonight's meeting.
I think, first of all, the meeting went extremely well. People were very articulate. They raised their concerns. But what came out of tonight's meeting is extremely important. Is going to be a citizen task force, which will allow people from the entire community to come together, express their point of view, and try to find solutions to the issues that they feel are important.
Now, many residents tonight did voice their opinions. With so much dispute on either side, how feasible is this development for the city of Vaughan?
Well, I've seen this before, and people tend to come to the middle and make these developments a reality. They're very far apart, obviously, as it was evidenced by the comments made tonight. But we always operate here in good faith here in the city of Vaughan and try to bring people together to basically state their opinion in a very frank manner and to look for solutions that work for the city.
And what's next after this meeting? Is there a report that goes to committee and then to council?
That's right. That's exactly what happens. But now with the task force, of course, which will be needs to be formed quickly, we will get people to come together so that they can report to council so that we can move on with this project.
Okay. Thank you so much. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on these developments as they happen over the next few weeks or perhaps months. Live at Vaughan City Hall, I'm Tracy Tong. Back to you, Roger.